The heaven and the earth are product of God's imagination and his creative ability. So in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And when God started the work of his creation in verse 2, the Bible said the earth was void and shapeless, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Bible said, and the Spirit of God was moving upon the waters. Then verse 3, he said, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. The original Hebrew of that rendering means God said, light be, and light be. So God is a creator. When the earth was void and shapeless, his creative ability goes into bear. So when we are on inhabited earth that is shapeless now in some form, and most people individual life does not even have the color of the glory of God, what are we to do? Someone now say, what does that concern me? God is a creator. Okay, I agree with you. Let's look at the next verse of the scripture. Let's look at the verse 26 now and 27. That is where it concerns you and I. So, and God said, let us make man in our image and after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, the fowls of the air, over the cattle, over all the earth, and everything that creepeth upon the face of the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. Somebody say amen. So God now created you in the order of himself. So you are a creator, not just God now. So if God, who is a creator, saw that the earth was void and shapeless, then you that he created must also see the earth void and shapeless. So what did God do? When he created the heavens and the earth was void, and darkness was on the face of the deep, God said, let there be light. So meaning, if there is voidness, if the fuel has gone up in price and to 700 naira, if diesel has gone up, if everything has changed, what is expected of you? Your creative capacity must be engaged. So in the voidness and shapelessness of the earth was the creative capacity of God triggered. So it is in problems, it is in this state of economy that creative capacity should be pumping up. While everybody sit down and complaining, Nigeria, see this one. Everybody is dull, the mental capacity is flopping and sleeping. You will be hungry. Hunger will kill you if you don't use your brain. If your mental capacity is not activated, problems will surround you and nothing will happen. Now, let me ask you a question. What happened to our fathers, our ancient fathers, in the days where there is no civilization? How did they build a house, a story building, when there is no engineering things that foil them? How did they make pot for clay? How did they know that clay can make a pot? And from clay they made pot, the one they used to cook and the one they used to eat. How did they use that? How did our parents, how did they come to such mental degree that they were able to be innovative and creative? Today, products produced by Taiwan and China are rated best in the world now. There was a time that Taiwan and China, they are producing things that are less quality, that are not quality. Say, na Taiwan, na China, you throw it away. But now, because they started using their brain, the product they produce are being used all over the world. And they are making money to themselves. Until Nigerians and Christians especially begin to engage their brain, you will die in hunger. We are not engaging brain capacity. How did they know that this is a vegetable to eat? Put this on the ground. This is the one to eat. This is not the one to eat. How did they recognize vegetables? How did they recognize herbs? They use their mental capacity. Engage their mind. Their mind wasn't sleeping. There was a time that we have a leader in Nigeria that was a tyrant. That things were difficult. We don't have access to fuel. We don't have access to kerosene. And in that period, people were hungry. They invented a Abacha stove, which was sawdust. Let's go to the sawmill, get sawdust and mix it. Somebody just taught it out. Somebody taught it out. And everybody imbibe it and everybody start cooking. At nothing. Then the people that owns the sawmill, that want the sawdust to be thrown away, now begin to sell sawdust. Yeah, sawdust too. A bag, 500. Charcoal is not used again. It is sawdust. The dust that was a waste was converted to usable to a stove. Because people activated their mental prowess. You will die of hunger. You will be complaining about Tinubu. You have complained about Buhari. You complain Tinubu. If Obi enter, you will complain. It is what others have done that we are seeing. What are you doing? It is what others have created that you are engaging in. What are you creating? You are a creator. Everybody have run to social media now. Social content creator. Everybody is an actor. Everybody is doing this one. While that is the route everybody has gone to sit down, there is another route. Everybody have gone to that place. Is that the only place? Is that the only thing? Science says man has only used 10%. If 10% flew plane, if 10% make lift, if 10% put car on the road, imagine if you can go further and engage it to be 15% into 20%. You're not thinking.